Now let's move on to the third question. Obtain all the other zeros of the equation if the two of the zeros are given. If two zeros are given, we can form an equation by using these two zeros. This root 5 by 3 can be written as x minus root 5 by 3, and this minus root 5 by 3 can be written as x plus root 5 by 3, because we know that when this is equated to 0, x minus root 5 by 3 will be 0 and x will be equal to plus root 5 by 3. Similarly, for this case, when we equate to 0, x will be equal to minus root 5 by 3. So using this, we are going to form an equation. Here it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So we know that a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So this can be written as x square minus root 5 by 3 the whole square, which is x square minus 5 by 3. So when I take LCM, it becomes 3x square minus 5. So with this equation, we are going to divide this equation to find the other equation. So now we are going to do it by the division method. 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Here, while writing this equation here, we have to arrange it according to the powers of the x. We have 3x square, but we don't have any x term. So instead of that, we are going to write it as 0x and then the constant term 5. Now when we divide 3x square and 3x power 4, so 3x power 4 and 3x square, 3 gets cancelled, x square and x power 4 get cancelled, and we get x power 2 as remaining. So x power 2 is remaining. 3x square into x square is 3x power 4 plus 0x into x square is plus 0x square cube minus 5 into x square is minus 5x square. So now we are going to change the sign. This will become minus, minus and plus. So 3x power 4, 3x power 4 gets cancelled. 6 minus 0 is 6, so 6x cube, and plus minus 2x square plus 5. So minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3x square, and I will bring this minus 10x down. Now, while dividing 6x cube by 3x square, 3 tables, when I cancel, it gives 2 remaining. This one gets cancelled and x is remaining, so 2x is remaining plus 2x. Now 3 into 2 is 6, x square into x is x cube, 0 into 2x is 0x square, sorry, x into x is x square, minus 5 into plus 2 is minus 10x. Now let's cancel change the sign, minus, minus, plus. So these both get cancelled, these both get cancelled, and we get 3x square as remaining and minus 5. Now we are going to divide this and this. So we know that when we divide 3x square by 3x square, we are left out with 1. So plus 1. So 3x square. We don't need this x term, because since here we don't have any x term, so we will ignore this. So minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. So we know that 1 will be the answer when we divide these both terms. Now 3x square into 1 is 3x square. Here, since the constant term is there, minus 5 into 1 is minus 5. So this one I can write it separately. So 0 into 1 is plus 0x. So when I change the sign, it becomes minus, plus and minus. So these both get cancelled, these both get cancelled, and we are left with 0x. So anyway, it's 0. So we get the remainder as 0. Okay, we found a quotient which gives x square plus 2x plus 1. So we are going to solve this equation by using splitting the middle term, and we are going to obtain the other two zeros. Here 2x is there. For splitting the middle term, we usually multiply the coefficient of x square and the constant term. Here 1 and here also 1, so 1. Here it is 2. So we are going to find two numbers which when multiplied gives 1 and added gives 2. So we know that 1 and 1 because 1 and 1 when multiplied is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So here I am going to split it, x square plus, so instead of 2x we are going to substitute these numbers, x plus 1. So here I can take x common, so x plus 1 will be left out, and with this two terms I can take 1 as common, so x plus 1. Here x plus 1 I can take it common, so I'm taking x plus 1, so I will be left out with x plus 1. So when equated to 0, this gives x is equal to minus 1, and this also gives x is equal to minus 1. So the other two zeros are minus 1 and minus 1. Now let's move on to the next question. Find g of x if p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. The quotient is given and the remainder is given. Before starting it, we need to know one thing. This p of x is nothing but g of x into quotient plus remainder. So this p of x can be get by multiplying g of x and the quotient and then adding the remainder. Now we know p of x quotient remainder. We don't know g of x. So we are going to find this. So here what we have to do is bring this remainder that side. So p of x minus remainder will be equal to g of x into quotient. Now I have to bring this quotient this side. So this is in multiplication. When brought to this side, it becomes division. So p of x minus remainder divided by quotient will give me the g of x. So firstly I have to subtract p of x and remainder. So p of x is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. So when I bring this minus inside, it becomes x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus into minus plus, so plus 2x, minus into plus is minus 4. So x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2x, so plus 3x, plus 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So we have got this answer. Now we are going to divide this by the quotient. X cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. The quotient is x minus 2. So when we divide x cube and x, we know we get x square. So x into x square is x cube, minus 2 into x square is minus 2x square. Now when we change the sign, this plus will become minus, this minus will become plus. This both get cancelled. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus x square, and I can bring this 3x down. Now when we divide x and x square, we get x, and since a negative sign is there, it is minus x. So x into minus x is minus x square. Minus 2 into minus x is plus 2x. Now when I change the sign, it becomes plus and this becomes minus. These both get cancelled. Minus 3 plus 2 is 1, so x is remaining, and minus 2 I'm bringing it down. So when I divide x and x, I get 1, so plus 1. So x into 1 is x, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. Now when we change the sign, it will become minus and this will become plus. I will cancel these both and I'm getting 0. Okay, so now we know that after dividing it by the quotient, we get the g of x. So this will be our g of x. So g of x is equal to x square minus x plus 1. That's all. With this, we are completing our exercise 2.3, and also we are completing the chapter 2 polynomials. For formulas, you can get it through our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description, so you can click it and download it in both PDF and JPEG format. Thank you.